Hey guys, Shooter. Hey, I just want to go over BABA. I got a lot of charts that I'm working up, but I just want to throw this out as a video. I like this thing on the monthly. Yeah, don't hear me go about after the monthly very often, but structurally, T1 really is just above, our really is our breakout. So we're there at 125, what is it? 125.84 above that. And the T1's pretty shallow right there, but I think we get above this, which is really all of this noise over here, which is 130.01 roughly. Our next target on the monthly is 152. T2 on the monthly is 175, and T3 is up around 207. That's a lot of upside here. I want to come down here and look at the 4-hour. Now what I've done is I've broken this down like we have two different trade setups. I'm looking at it short term. So looking at the number here, again, that breakout happens. I want to change that, T1, not T2, because I'm looking at all this stuff for Asia. I'm looking at it, and it's moving. There's a lot of option flow. I mean, they think this is coming out. Honestly, I think a deal's coming from Trump. That's sort of, which would be perfect action. So, T1's going to come in right around 129 on the 4-hour. T2 will be about 136. T3 will be about 143. And T4 will come in around 151. Now that's near gap fill. Let me see if I can squeeze this down to see that. Now let's go back to the daily. See, we got two gaps here. One at 144.87 and get filled at 150. We reject that. That's gap fill actually is up here. I'm not counting that into the number here, but the gap fill here is 161. So this is where our noise is for this to get bullish. So we come in here at this gap from over here, which is going to be important. Gap. This stop bouncing around for me, people. Okay. So note how this gap fill is way from over here, which goes right into our target one and T2. Like that. All right. So our next volume ledge or supply zone is going to go this next gap. Notice this gap is up here. I'm going to come in here. Let's just take half of that and say our next ledge is up here. That's up around our T4. It's into the gap. Just looking at that. Now gap fill, a little bit of a squeeze right here. Thick for me. So, I mean, we have room really up to 160 on the daily. Now, just for my purposes, I'm going to take these back off because outside of just doing this quick video, they're going to serve no purpose for me outside of the fact I know they're there. Our price targets are set up here. So I would chase shallow. I would do cash secured puts here. And the only quagmire is that we're seeing this, however, at a breakout here off of this base. We got to reject hard. We get back below, so you maybe risk 117, which is quite a little bit actually on BABA, but over here just say risk the breakout. I'll throw a link in chat for this. The best price is back around here, 97.18, but we might not get there until after we get up here. So structurally, if we look at the way the wave comes out here off of our low, this is going to be wave 1. So we've completed wave 2. This is wave 3. So it's going to be longer than this wave. So we can come around and say, yeah. And where does that take us? That takes us right up, and this is a viable. So structurally, wave 3 comes in right around 151. So from a scatter plot, I mean, the aggressive trader in this market could do 130, 135, 140, 145, 150 calls. Scatter plot them all the way out. So in other words, what you're doing is 45 to 60 days out, 130, right? 60 to 90 days out, 135. I don't know that I'd go, maybe 60, 90. 120 days. See what comes up with that box. Take that last third block and break it into the 140, 145, and 150 calls. Now, I'm not talking 3% or 5%. I'm talking about a starter position scatter plotted here because Trump comes up with a deal. I mean, we could literally see this thing right back at $160 in no time. So I wanted to share that in the video. I like to look. I'll put the link in chat just so you guys can look at it. I'm not going to include that in swing trade notes because I just worked it up. Great trading. Until next time.